Life is a journey. We walk through life searching for something bigger, craving to become better, to become stronger, leaner, and smarter. But it's not easy. Sometimes it takes years to change even a tiny part of our lives, let alone everything. But is it impossible? How could so many people do it? And if they could, why can't you? Is it because they are actually stronger than you? Or maybe you are just the laziest person out there? No. A recent study published in the Journal of Consumer Research shows that our brains are predisposed to prioritize short-term satisfaction over long-term gain. We choose to do the easy thing instead of focusing on our long-term goals. This is why we often can't build a healthy habit. We don't see immediate result. Therefore, we decide that one piece of pizza or ice cream won't make a big difference, but in reality, one piece leads to another and another until we fall down the rabbit hole and don't know how to get back on track. When I was around 9 years old, I started gaining weight. I was never fat or obese, but the fact that my aunt and cousin laughed at me for having a belly didn't help my self-esteem. I became more and more self-conscious. I needed help, but I didn't know where to look for it. So I thought there is no way out and it's just the way I am. My genes, my thick bones. I was eating whatever I wanted and quit sports. So I started gaining weight. I was never overweight, but the way I looked, I was disgusted. I hated my body but didn't know what to do, where to start. Then I fell in love. It wasn't real love, just a silly teenage crush. I thought if I lost weight, he would definitely see me, right? So I started eating clean and working out consistently. Eventually, I fell in love with fitness. Over the course of summer, I lost 6 kilograms and I finally liked the way I look. But then, I became a university student. I had lectures upon lectures, long bus rides, late nights. I put fitness on the back burner. A few months later, I started facing some serious health problems, thankfully not related to my weight loss. 3 years went by, and I was gaining my weight back. When I set on a trip of my lifetime, when I traveled alone to Southeast Asia at the end of 2019, I wasn't that focused on my image anymore. I was living my best life, meeting so many wonderful people, exploring this beautiful world we call home. I was confident and happy until I came home. I started spending more time online where pretty much everybody is focused on the way they look. I felt so ugly and fat. But you know what's the real problem? Kim Namjoon once said, "No one is born ugly. We are just born in a judgmental society." That's the problem. The more I was thinking about it, the more I realized how true it is. Social media wants us to appear perfect, with perfect skin and that 11-line ab definition. But is it realistic? How can we say we are ugly and fat when God of universe created us? How could God, who created these beautiful mountains, oceans, and lakes, create something ugly? In the book of Psalms, David writes in chapter 139, verses 13 and 14, "For it was you who created my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I will praise you because I have been fearfully and wonderfully made. You are beautiful, and so am I. So why do I want to change?" I want to be confident. I want to fall in love with fitness and healthy lifestyle again. I want to eat healthy because I choose to, and not because I'm dieting or restricting myself. I want to work out for fun and not as a punishment for eating something bad. So how do I do it? People always say to start small, but what if the smallest step feels more like a mile? what if you don't really know where the start is? Write down your goals and break them down into smaller pieces. Don't rush when you are highly motivated. Focus on discipline. Your motivation will fade away, but your discipline, your routine, will stay.
My main goal right now is to get back into working out consistently and to stop snacking throughout the day, because pretty much all I do this summer is just eat all the time. And yeah, I want to eat good foods and bad foods, and I want to stop restricting myself.
I want to feel free. I want to stop thinking about calories and numbers on the scale. I want to focus on my inner self. I know I'm gonna make mistakes, but I will learn from them. I will get up and do what I need to do. I will get there eventually.